Hey, my Cocoa Pebbles, what's going on? We got a different background today. Your girl got her card table, finally. I am back with a video. I hope all is well. I missed you guys. Happy Friday. And we are going to do a general energy read. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you are returning and if you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys so much. And we're going to go ahead and tap in. And per usual, I did shuffle most of my cards already. But sometimes I do it again while I'm talking to you guys before I start. Cleansed, prayed, and all that good stuff. And we're going to get started. So I'm going to start with the True Emotional deck. And we're going to see what Spirit has for us. It's getting dark. I'm surprised I can still see with these shades. All right, Spirit. What is the first card out for my collective? So the first card out, or first two cards out we have is Mirroring and Rejected. Wow. So I'm getting that. Now, take what resonates, collective. I don't know if this is you or someone in your energy, but one of you all rejected the other. So if this is you, you rejected someone or they rejected you, and someone is mirroring that. So maybe you all are going through like some type of tit for tat, whether it's energetically or whether it's physically or whatever the case is. But somebody is putting a pause on something or putting a stop to something, and you know, maybe either avoiding or just putting an end to something altogether. So let's see, Spirit, what is this mirroring and rejection? I'm so glad I have this table. Oh, y'all just don't know. Last time I did a video in the car, I didn't even post it because my cards were going everywhere. I was getting so frustrated during the video, and I just deleted it. And I think it was like 40 minutes long. I'm like, dang, I put in all that hard work just to delete my video. Just to delete my video. Not today, baby. Okay, so we have moving on, letting go, loving you, free. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting is that somebody probably wanted to play somebody to the left. Maybe somebody was in and out, or somebody was, you know, not being clear on maybe like a status of something, whether you all were together or you all were moving forward in something. But either way, somebody finally put a stop to something and they're willing to let go of a situation and free themselves. And I'm hearing cord cutting. So remember, I did say that this can be energetic as well. So you all may not even be in communication with the person, but energetically they are feeling the disconnect. Energetically they are understanding that your no means no. I hope y'all can see me good because I don't know. The sun is setting, so I don't know how it's gonna be with the lighting out here. I probably should have went somewhere else, but we gonna make it work. So Spirit, give me more on this letting go. If y'all see me looking around, I'm just watching my surroundings, that's all. Give me more, Spirit. People probably looking at me like, what's she doing with them cards? She probably a bruja. Don't mind me, y'all. Spirit, do you have another card for me? Of course, I dropped it. Is this more than one? Hold on, y'all. Okay. So we have Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss, career focused. I have to be careful with what I say on YouTube because I don't want them to, take my video down or whatever they do, demonetize. Well, I'm not even monetized, so never mind. But y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah. And this could pertain to males as well. So if you are a male in this energy, you a boss ninja or whatever. No offense to my brothers. I'm just saying. But yeah, somebody is securing who they are. They're pouring into themselves. They're very confident. They're career driven. They're career focused. So love is being put on pause, or love is being put to a stop. Point blank. Somebody is wearing their crown and holding their head high and not looking back. Any more, Spirit? I'm going to take one more before I pull from another oracle. I may have to take these shades off. Well, I hope everybody's doing good on this beautiful Friday. I hope the weather is nice where you all are. I think it's been in the 80s today where I am. I'm in Missouri. It's been very beautiful today. We had a little bit of rain this morning, but that was, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 something. And I think it rained a little bit after that, like before 7 a.m. But for the most part, it's been beautiful. See, look. Closing this cycle. So what I'm thinking with this apple here. Now everybody interprets things different, but with this apple, I'm getting that you all could have closed the cycle because someone is being childish. I automatically thought of elementary school or like, just school bus mentality. But yeah, I'm getting that, somebody could have been very childish. So let's see what else I can gather from this. I'm going to have to take these off because it's getting dark. All right. So let's see, Spirit. What do you have for me out of this deck? This is the Dead Inside deck. I love this deck. I really do. Including the one that I just used. So, Spirit, give me the energy surrounding my collective or the person that they're dealing with or the situation at hand. Yeah, the table is much better. I like this. My card is turning. Sorry, y'all. Spirit, what message do you have for my collective? So we have too many dings, not enough peace. It says fragmented focus and tech burn. So when it says too many dings and not enough peace, somebody could be distracting themselves with electronics, particularly a phone, but it could be any electronic, tablet, TV, whatever. Somebody could be blocking out, maybe they're trying to disregard the situation that you all are in. So they're trying to distract themselves with other things so they won't be focused on it. And it says fragmented focus, which means that they don't have a one-track mind. They have a lot going on at one time. They're not, being able to really, I guess, multitask. Either they literally have to focus on one thing at a time because they get so veered off and their mind is not on track. Then it says made the list, ignored the list, guilt, avoidance, and shut down. So this person could probably have things on their to-do list that they are putting off because they cannot focus. This to-do list could also have something to do with you all. They may have guilt on how they treated you. They may have guilt on avoiding a situation, whether it was to talk to you about it or whether it's to sit with themselves. That's why they have so many distractions, because they can't sit with themselves to understand well enough what they've done and to take accountability for the change, whether that change is going to bring you all together or not. Either way, regardless of the situation, they're avoiding it and they're shutting down instead of opening up and being honest. And that's what people do when they distract themselves. They don't know how to sit with themselves. Have you all ever noticed people that are always on the go? They don't know what it's like to sit in peace and solitude. They don't know what it's like to have the TV off or have the phone off or to not listen to music for a certain period of time. They always have to have some background noise. They always have to be going somewhere, doing something. Somebody coming over, they going over here, they going over there, and some of them even lack sleep because they toss and turn, or they lack sleep because, you know, they're just distracted with too many other things. They don't know how to be alone. Any more, Spirit? We have ghosted again, rejection, silence, confusion, seen and never replied. So some of you all could have your red receipts on, or them, take what resonates. But either way, somebody ghosted again. And that's why I believe that you all are mirroring this person. So this person probably ghosted you, and this is probably not their first time ghosting you. So you finally put a stop to it and match their energy. And this is probably the first time that you've done it. I'm getting that they can't handle it. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you play with people. Everybody is not going to deal with BS. They're just not. So I'm going to pull a little bit of tarot and see what we get. I hope you all can still see me good because it's getting dark. I really don't want to turn my light on in my car because my window is open and I do not want to attract any bugs. I do not. So I hope this is okay for you guys. All right, Spirit. What more information do you have for my collective regarding this mirroring energy? And I'm getting that, yeah, you all are setting boundaries. You're standing firm on what you said to this person. So maybe I'll get more insight on maybe a conversation, maybe. Whatever I channel, I'll definitely let you all know. I do not like when I drop cards. So we have Temperance here. So with you all blocking out that energy, we have the Temperance, if you all can see that. Temperance is balance. So you're pouring into yourself. You're pouring into the things that matter to you. You are also balancing your feminine and your masculine energy. So I'm getting that whether you're male or female, you could have been more into your feminine energy where you are very loving. You're pouring into this person. You're very forgiving. You're very understanding. And you could be very nurturing. And you know, when we think of nurture, we think of mother or a woman, you know. So you could have been somebody very patient and very kind, but you could be tapping into your masculine energy. And I'm getting with the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups here. So pardon me, you could be tapping into that energy. I hope y'all can see that good. You could be tapping into that energy because somebody was playing mind games. They couldn't make up their mind. They could have been juggling you and a bunch of other things at the same time, and you finally put a stop to it. What else do you have? I was getting ready to say collective. Spirit, what else do you have for my collective? Ooh. Wow. So we have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So there was some type of third party situation, whether it was money, a person, place, or thing. But either way, this person is losing sleep. They're in regret. This person, like I said, didn't I say that they were tossing and turning? Possibly losing sleep, not getting sleep, because they cannot stop dwelling on whatever took place with you all. And now that you have moved on, you're balanced without them. They probably were codependent as well. They probably felt like you needed them to stay balanced, or you needed them to have a certain experience in life. But if anything, like I said, this person is childish. So it was like a merry-go-round dealing with them. Or like I said, this could be you, collective. Maybe somebody feels this way about you. I don't know. You all know your story better than I do. I'm just reading the energy. We have the Strength card. So with the Strength card, you have finally mustered up the strength needed to... hold on one second. You've mustered up the strength to take care of yourself, pour into yourself, nurture yourself, and pull from that inner courage that you have. So I'm getting that, like I said, you could be more into your masculine energy, where you're finally standing up for yourself. You're finally speaking up. I'm getting now that you finally have a voice. So you could have been someone that wasn't very outspoken, or this other person that you were dealing with, they could have been more dominant than you. Let's see, what else, Spirit? This will not be a long reading. I got a phone call, but I'm going to wait until after the video. Let's see. So we have the Queen of Swords. See, like I said, you all are in your energy where you could be ice cold. This person is also probably upset because you've stopped communication with them, or the communication is very limited. This person probably feel, they probably feel away because they left you out in the cold. Didn't I say earlier that they always seem to shut down and ghost? So even if they didn't ghost you physically, they ghosted you emotionally. When it was time to talk and have a conversation, they shut down. When it was time to be a woman or be a man and speak up about their desires, or speak up about whatever the case is with you all, they didn't do that. They decided to ghost. They decided to shut down. They decided to act like a child. They were not mature enough to, speak like an adult, whether it was needs or desires or boundaries, requests, whatever the case is. So you feel like, okay, well, since you don't want to communicate, I'll do the same. And I know that it can be petty to match energy, but sometimes it is needed for other people to understand this is not how you treat people. If you want equal give and take, then you have to give as well. You can't always take and expect the other person to give and keep pouring into you. So we have the Empress. So yes, didn't we get Queen Bee out of the Oracle deck? So with the Queen Bee energy, that already tells me, along with the Empress energy, that you're someone that's very nurturing. You could be a mother, you could be a wife. But either way, like I said, you poured into this person. You could be very intuitive. You could be someone that's very patient. You can have your own business, or you're just a person that takes the lead. You're very confident in what you do. So even if you don't have your own business, you are successful in some type of way. Whatever you deem successful, whether it's career or in life, or just how you maintain your household, how you maintain your family, or you yourself, or how you pour into yourself and give yourself love and self-care and things like that. But either way, you're in this Empress energy, and for my fellas, you're in your Emperor energy, where you're proving to this person just by actions that I don't need you here. I can do this by myself. Like, you thought that I wasn't woman enough or man enough to match energy. Well, I can show you better than I can tell you. You could have told this person over and over. You could have warned them. You could have given them hints. Even if it was energetically, you probably were just becoming distant, showing and growing that you were tired of whatever this immature behavior was that they were expressing to you. Because typically when people shut down, they can be looked at as immaturity, depending on the circumstances. But in this case, you know, you just decided that I can't do this anymore. You know, maybe you need to be with somebody who is on your level. Maybe I'm too much for you. Because clearly, if I have Queen Bee and Empress energy out here, you are somebody of a great caliber. Especially when it comes to maturity. Any more, Spirit? There go my cards. I'm going to end my reading shortly. I'm at 21 minutes. Any more messages, Spirit? Okay, so we have... Oh, wow. We have the Emperor, if you all can see that. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Devil. And we have the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm getting is that, okay, with the Empress and Emperor, okay, you all could definitely be on the same level. But this person also has some low vibrational energy with this Knight of Wands. So this could be somebody very lustful, very impulsive. We did get the Three of Swords. So like I said, this could be somebody who was engaging in other activities with other people sexually and things of that nature. But with the Devil energy, that's very low vibrational. You could have had a soul tie with this person, or you could have connected with them in low vibrational ways yourself. Even if you are an Empress or an Emperor, it can happen. Once upon a time, we have all indulged in low vibrational energies. All of us are not on the level, I'm sorry. All of us did not start out where we are. We had to work to get here. So, you know, maybe this person, I don't know, with them pouring into other people, maybe this was your Emperor, and maybe they indulged in low vibrational energy, so it was giving Knight of Wands. It took them back a little bit. Maybe they got off track. Because I think I did say that this person, they swayed. So they could have got off track with this Knight of Wands energy and indulging in low vibrational energies with other people. And they were probably giving equal give and take with them because they felt like it was more of a benefit. And, you know, too, in order to be an Empress or an Emperor, you have to put work into that. It's easy to say fuck it. Excuse me, YouTube. It's easy to say F it and indulge in low vibrational things because you don't have to put in the work. It's easy to do that. Even if you want to get better in life, it's easy to just say, I don't want to. Or it's easy to say, F that. I don't have to do that. But in order to be better than what you were, or in order to get back to where you were when you fell off, it takes work. But this person probably felt like it was better to pour in other things that, you know, were a better distraction for them. I'm going to take one more, okay, you guys? Any more, Spirit? Wow. So we have the death card. The death card, yeah, you put an end to that. That is exactly why we have closing this cycle. You are done, baby. You put a bite in the apple. You took a bite out of crime. You finally, like I said, mustered up the strength to let this person know, I'm not doing this. I'm ending this cycle. It's a wrap. It's over. We've been through this multiple times. We've been through this numerous, trillions, billions of times. I'm not doing this anymore. It's a wrap. So you all finally moved on and left this person behind. Wow. So let's see if we have any angel numbers. And I'm going to let you all go because it is definitely dark out here. And I'm near water, so I definitely don't want mosquitoes coming for you, girl. And I got on some sweet stuff. They'll eat me up. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. That's too many. Let's try this again. I only need one. What angel number do you have, Spirit, for my collective? We have 0808. I might turn on my light for one quick second. Oh, dang. I turned the car off. Okay. So, hold on, y'all. Real quick. It says wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes, swift action. It says you will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. What? So I also got that too. And I didn't mention it when I saw it, but I guess that's confirmation. So with the Empress energy and the Emperor on the board, that could pertain also to a new counterpart. Yin and yang, baby. The Empress and the Emperor. So if your person was not an Emperor and kind of slipped into that Knight of Wands energy, they could have always been a Knight of Wands. And maybe, like I said, since you poured into them, you nurtured them, you probably tried to rise them up to where you are. But you could have been draining yourself, pouring so much into them and losing yourself and sacrificing yourself to bring them up. So this counterpart could be your Emperor. And I think that's pretty dope. Okay, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to use one more deck. Oh my goodness, my cards are going everywhere. I'm gonna have to check my card thoroughly before I get out. Let me open this last one. And I hope y'all can hear me good. My AC is on. Any more, Spirit? I have 3 so far. 4. Okay. So, let me just sit them here. I have too much going on. Okay. So we have, now this card comes out often when I use this deck. Hazy illusions. So this person's mind could be clouded is what I'm getting. Remember when I said that this person can multitask? It's like they literally have to do one thing at a time because they keep veering off. They can't stay focused. That's what I'm getting with that. Confronting. That's not even a word, is it? Confronting the beast within me. So basically, it's eye for an eye when it come to you. You like it. It's up and it's stuck. Okay. You matching energy. That's exactly why we have the first card out. This is the overall energy. The first card out is mirroring. That's exactly what that means. And with you being in that energy where you are a boss bee or a boss ninja, baby, you fired up. You are willing to take a leap of faith like you did to do you and leave this person behind. And we have Sea of Despair feelings. Helpless, soul, drowned, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile soul, rage, fearful, and empty. Also, this card comes out. So you see how this hand is in this water reaching up? Yeah, this person is emotionally drowning and they need help. They could want your help because, like I said, you always pour into this person. You're always nurturing. But I'm getting that you all have turned your back on this person officially. And it's time for them to do the work and figure it out. And that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you all enjoyed. And again, happy Friday. And I missed you guys so, so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, hype your girl up. And if you have not, please hit the notification bell so that way each time I post, you will get an alert. Until then, my Cocoa Pebbles and my first timers here, I love you guys so, so much. Take care. Bye.